Exercise 3C, appreciation and inflation. So the learning intention for this lesson is to calculate the appreciated value and the price of goods after inflation. Now, the maths in this exercise is no different to what you have been doing in the previous couple of exercises. So we are mainly still working with the compound interest formula. What's changed is that we're looking at using that formula to find different things. So we need to get familiar with some new language and understand what it is, so that when it comes up in a worded problem, we're not confused. Okay, so starting with appreciation. Appreciation is where the value of an object increases in value. For example, when you buy property, when you go to resell that property years down the track, you've made money. It's gone up in value. Okay. Some things do the opposite. Some things depreciate, like cars. If you purchase a brand new car today and go to sell it in a few years, it won't be worth as much as it was when you purchased it. It'll be worth a significant amount less. And that's depreciation. We will look at that in coming exercises. Okay, so have a look at this first example. It says Joel bought a unit for $690,000. If the unit appreciates at 9% per annum, what is its value after 7 years? Answer to the nearest dollar. Okay, so starting with the future value formula. Present value is 690,000. 1 plus my rate is 0.09 to 7 years. If I put that in a calculator, I'll get 1,261,346.99. Now I want it to the nearest dollar, so round that up. $1,261,347, okay? So it's always best to give the unrounded answer as well, in case you do make a rounding error, so that you don't get penalised more than once through your exam. Alright, inflation. Inflation is a rise in the price of goods and services, or the Consumer Price Index, CPI, which you may have heard of in other subjects, maybe if you do economics or business studies. Now, inflation occurs because the value of our currency is decreasing, which means that we have to use more of it to buy the same goods and services. However, the value of the actual goods and services does not change, even with inflation. Calculating the inflated value is the same as finding the future value, and therefore we use the same formula. Okay. Having a look at this example. It says, what is the price of a $650 clothes dryer after 1 year following inflation if the inflation rate is 2.6% per annum? So starting with the future value formula, present value 1 plus r to the power of n. Present value is 650. 1 plus r is 0.026, and it's 1 year, so to the power of 1. So we put that in, and we will get $666.90. Now B, what is the price of a $400 clothes dryer after 3 years following inflation? And the inflation rate is 3.2% per annum. So formula again. Present value is 400. 1 plus 0.032. So it's a higher inflation rate, and it's to the power of 3 years. So it will be worth $439.64. So as I said before, it is just the same formula that we have been using. Same deal goes with if we need to divide our rate and multiply the number of terms. So just keep an eye out for those sorts of questions as well.